turbocharged sequencing. Here we go. This is how we do it. Advanced sequencing. To take sequencing to the next level, you must break down money, content, and list build posts into specific subtypes. Okay? This is how you maximize your page's traffic to benefit you the most without hurting engagement or causing a burnout. Like we just saw back here, guys, if we posted the same content, the same money, the same list build every time over and over and over again, people would get tired of it, right? Our engagement would drop, people would not like it, people would not do it, they would just get burnt out, your page would die, right? Right, guys? You guys with me? People were asking that same question. Do I post the same thing? If I posted the same thing, wouldn't people hate it? Yes, they would. So what you do is you turbocharge it. You break each type of thing down, content, money, and list building, into subtypes. All right? Now, again, each page can have its own customized sequence if you have page-specific offers or list builds. So you can build out a sequence for your main page. You can build out a sequence customized to each of your individual sub-pages, okay? You could build out different sequences for different days. You could have two sequences and alternate sequence A on one day, sequence B the next day, sequence A the next day, sequence B the next day. You can do all of those things to mix it up, shock your pages, cause pattern interrupts, and get people to continue to click, okay? You can also create customized micro sequences for specific dates or events. Teespring, guys, if you don't know, Teespring is the selling t-shirt website. It's a crowd-funded t-shirts, basically like promoting t-shirts as an affiliate, okay, that you design. So you can do customized micro sequences for specific dates, time frames, like a Teespring countdown, or a limited time offer for like a webinar closing down replay type thing, or paid advertising inclusions. If someone comes to you and says, hey, will you advertise my URL, my website, on your page? Would you make 4 posts or 5 posts? Well, you can schedule those 5 posts out and forget about them and plug them into a sequence just for that time frame, and then they're gone and they're done. Okay? So this is the first step of advanced sequencing. So here's an example of expanded post types. Okay, so I said you have to break them, each post type, down into subtypes, right? You guys with me? So money posts. Money posts could break down, just as an example, you could break down into a lot more depending upon how many products you have. But you could break it down into Teespring money posts and info product money posts, which are your products, right? You could break your list building posts down into regular list building freebies, which is like get the free report, get the free video, and physical giveaways where you're giving away a physical product, right? You could break down your content posts into social engagement posts, like how many squares do you see in this image, where people have to count the squares. Okay, that's designed to get social engagement and post on your posts, like, comment, shares, right? You could do viral content, like an image of like the cute cats image type thing, obviously niche specific, but viral content is what gets people to share it and it just goes crazy, right? Outside content is when you link to like a news article or a video or a blog post or something like that. So those are 3 more specific ways you can break down a content post into 3 different types of content that you can rotate. Can you guys see where we're going with this? Do the money posts have to be related to the niche? Yes, of course they do. Unless you have a generic page, then your offers can be generic. But if you want to convert, your offers should be tied into your niche. Yes, absolutely. Jose, you're on to something, buddy. We're going to show you that in a second. Couldn't you combine content post using video with list building opt-in using video? That's not a content post. Then that's a list building post. Okay? Not the same thing. There are some shadier ways you can get around doing that. You could do some, opt-ins through the video and things like that. But ideally, for most people, that's not going to be an option. So that's not something that we teach, and nor do I actually do in my business either. Okay. So you guys want to see what one of my, like, if I was structuring a post, how I would structure a sequence? All right, so using these expanded post type, not exactly, I have a lot of products and a lot of different things, but for this example here that I'm showing you, this is how I would structure a sequence. 9 a.m., Teespring. 10 a.m., social engagement. 11 a.m., physical giveaway. 12 p.m., info product. 1 p.m., viral content. 2 p.m., list build. 3 p.m., outside content. 4 p.m., Teespring. 5 p.m., social engagement. 6 p.m., giveaway. 7 p.m., info product. Viral content 8 p.m., list build 9 p.m., outside content 10 p.m. You guys see the pattern? There is a pattern. It actually repeats itself. Okay. So it's not like I'm not planning out every single post for the day. Time zone doesn't matter, guys. Time zone is not relevant to what we're talking about here. Because time zone is, and the times are going to be dependent upon your niche. And Facebook is going to show the time zone on your time zone. So when you look at your insights, it's going to look different than my insights if I was looking at the same page. Okay? Time zone does not matter. This is an example. Okay? Your timing and your sequencing needs to be dependent upon the insights of your page. All right. So if you look at the basic post type, we're just doing the same thing, but we've broken it down so that we're specifying what we're posting in place of a generic money post. So we got money, content, list build, money, content, list build, content, money, content, list build, money, content, list build, content. Okay? Why do you think, so the red ones are all things that we monetize, right, in some way, whether it's through a direct offer or we're building a list, right? You guys know that. So look at how much red we have. Okay? Can you see why I get so much traffic? Can you guys see why I get a lot of traffic to my offers? Okay. What do you think the asterisks are for? Because we're not done turbocharging our posts. All right? These are content posts, not repeat content. No, we don't repeat content. Okay? Jason, I'm going to show you. Okay? All right. You guys ready to be blown away? All right, here we go. Take a look at this. So the reason the asterisk is on the social engagement post, we're going to add a join the club passive list build link. So every time someone shares our content or engages on our content, they are going to see a link that passively and non-invasively builds our list. I'll show you an example. So we're going to do it on the viral content as well. On the outside content, we're going to link to our blog, which if we link directly to a website that we control, we can show offers in the sidebars, a hyperlink to product, we can do everything we want. So we're actually monetizing if we put a link to a blog. Or we can use some kind of plugin like TrustJacker, so we can link to any piece of content on any website and show our offer either before they view the website they click to see or before they leave the website they're looking at. Okay? Again, I'll show you an offer. So look at this. So all the content, we are now passively either building a list potentially, which isn't it's not going to be tons and tons of opt-ins, guys, but it's a trickle, and it's a trickle that builds every single day. All right? Link to our blog or use TrustJacker. Okay? Sue says, can this stuff be outsourced? I don't have the time. Sue, do you think I have the time? I run 3 businesses part-time because I'm Mr. Mom in the morning from basically the time we wake up till 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I only work from about 3:30 in the afternoon until time for my daughter to go to bed at night. These nights are the exception when I do a webinar. Trust me, things can be outsourced. I do a lot of it, okay? But you can also do it yourself, and there are ways to do it yourself that don't take a lot of time, and I am going to show that to you. All right, back to this image. Does this blow your mind? Does anybody get what we're doing here? Anybody see what this is? Okay, I'm going to take you to the next screen and show you again. Well, first of all, here. So people are asking me for the join the club. I'm talking about a join the club passive list build or the trust tracker. So join the club, it looks like this. On a post, we'll have a viral post like this dachshund one where it says, okay, now close the lid. This is just a picture that people are going to share and like. But right here it says, sign up for the Doxy fan club at, boom. Right there, they can click and join the fan club, join the club, and they can opt in. And there's a picture of what the opt-in looks like. Okay, makes sense? So every single content post that goes out like this, like a viral post or an interaction post, has the sign up for the fan club. Okay, so that's an example of the join the club. For a trust tracker or a splash page, so if I'm sending somebody to USA Today, where it's the Oval, we're talking about the Obama stuff, right? This is the website right here on the left that they're going to see. But what I can do is using Trust Tracker or some other splash page plugin, they click on my link, but before they get to see the actual website, something pops up. So in this case, we popped up an opt-in, and this isn't mine, this is an example I'm showing you. They popped up an opt-in that says, who will be our next president? Answer and get a free iPad, enter your name, blah, 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 blah. This is actually a CPA offer. But see, you can see right here, there's an X, and then you can see the actual web page behind it. So I can make this show up when they go to the website, the first thing they see before they can actually see the website, or I can make it show up after they visited the website but before they leave it, like an exit offer. Okay? There's software called Trust Tracker that does this. So whenever I link to outside content, I use something like this. If I'm not linking directly to my own website or one of my web properties, my blog or whatever else, if I'm linking to a news article or some kind of really cool content, I'm going to use something like this that interjects a splash page in between them visiting the content that I'm trying to link them to and what the offer or opt-in or whatever I want them to see. Okay? So those are the two ways that we link to our content, right? So it's either a join the club thing or something like this for outside content. Now look at this. We got the same thing. Now everything is red, guys. Everything. Traffic is leveraged from every single post, okay? So our content post, our social engagement post is a content post, but it's also passively a list building post. Our engagement post, my outside content is content, it's list building, or it's money, okay? The outside content, again, it's a content post, yes, but when they click on the link, I could take them to an opt-in, or I could take them to like a t-shirt or whatever else I wanted to before they see the website I'm actually linking to. So look at this. 9 a.m. to 10 p.m., 14 posts in a day. What am I doing? Every single one of my posts in some way, shape, or form is driving me traffic without pissing off, alienating, or irritating my fans. Tim says, frickin' brilliant. Yes, this is 1 day's worth of posts. The next day, we would repeat the sequence or change the sequence with all new posts. We might promote the same offers the next day, but the posts will be different each day. Okay, it's important that you get this. Yeah, I'm an evil genius, Vincent says. Awesome, says Thomas. Kick-ass, says Joe. Awesome. Okay, glad you guys are digging this. All right. Yes, this is a lot of posts, guys, but it works. Rob says it seems complicated. Trust me, Rob, it's actually quite simple. Okay? It all breaks down to money post, content post, or list building posts. Yes, all the Join the Club posts go to the same Join the Club squeeze page.